About the Durham Icebreakers a little bit more. So this program, not a lot of people maybe understand what happens in the off season with AAA teams. Not all these players take the summers off. You guys are right back out there on the ice in tournaments like this, but also with AAA teams like the Icebreakers. So just talk about that transition when you're going from your winter team to that spring team. Is it a whole new set of teammates? Are there guys that go with you, or like what's the makeup of those teams look like usually?
Yeah, there's definitely like a core of players that I play with during the summer or winter, and yeah, new players as well. Like me and Marcus, we played in the same league, but didn't play on the same team during the winter. So it's nice him and with other guys too that you don't really get a chance to play with during the winter and come and form together and play in the summer.
What's the schedule like, Marcus, for a spring AAA team?
Usually just on the weekends, I play a couple games a day, and pretty condensed and not a lot of rest, but you find a way to get through it and have fun.
The overnight tournaments are always the best, I assume.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Talk about now your OHL experience. Obviously, you guys made the jump to that level. Obviously, it's a different pace of play at that level for sure.
Yeah.
So talk about your first year, and maybe you're a couple years in now. So talk about how you progressed through that.
Yeah, in 2013, I was drafted second round by the Belleville Bulls and played 2 seasons there. And the third season, last season, Belleville got sold to Hamilton, and I played around 20 games in Hamilton. Then near Christmas, I got traded to the Guelph Storm, and it's been an interesting OHL career so far. And I 2 years left, and just trying to enjoy the ride and try to get an invite or get in the draft somehow. So it's been fun for sure.
I was going to stop you there for a second before I get to Marcus. Talk about that. You were with that Belleville team in that transition period. What was that like to have your team be sold and have to move cities?
Yeah, it's definitely going from Belleville and being there for 2 years. It's definitely a smaller town than getting sold. Our owner came in after a practice, and it was kind of a shocking moment coming in and saying we've been sold to Steel City, and it's definitely a big change from going from Belleville in the small town to Hamilton, the big city, for sure.
Now, Marcus, you had to go across the border to play in the OHL. What was that been like for you?
Yeah, I got drafted in the third round there, and played a year at junior A before making the jump, playing the last 2 years there, and been an interesting experience, and I enjoy it there, and it's been fun.
Is it different? So Saginaw Spirit is the team you play for right now. So talk a little bit about the difference for Saginaw when you have to cross the border. Is it there's a whole lot of guys up? Is it that extra couple hours of travel that really can bog you down later in the season?
Usually coming into Canada, it's not a problem. Just they check your passport and there you go. But going back into the States at 3 in the morning and getting out, you'll have to get off the bus, and they put you through customs, and it could take a while. And but nothing you can do about it.
Just hockey in the end of the day.
Yeah.
All right. So this is Jake Bricknell, Marcus Crawford joining me here. They are graduates of the TEP Showcase and of the AAA hockey here in Ontario, now in the OHL. And we thank them for joining us. Thanks for being here, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
All right, we'll continue our coverage of the TEP Showcase here on day 1 in just a few moments. We'll be back in just a little bit here on Grip Vision at the TEP Showcase.